Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to part number 3 of my Let's Play of Mighty Number 9. Today, in this part, we are going to be taking on Mighty Number 2, codenamed Cryosphere. Amphibious robot proficient in underwater and sub-zero combat, manipulates water and can generate ice through its cooling ability. So, also, a thing about this game is that after defeating a mighty number, you purify them, making them friendly again. And in some stages, and in one stage, they will actually show up to help you. In one other mighty number stage, that certain mighty number will help you out during there. So, since we defeated Pyro, it just so happens that number 2 is weak to Pyro's weapon, and he's gonna help us out in here, so we get this advice option. Let's see what that's all about.
Pyro here. I'm in. Cryo's certainly done a number on the place. I'll be fine. But Beck, you'll want to really watch your step. This is one slippery situation.
So during this stage, we're gonna be seeing Pyro help us out a bit.
Mighty number 2, Cryosphere, has been traced to this treatment plant, which subsequently ceased operations.
And let's go do the thing. So here we go, Cryo stage. As we can see, clearly, since Cryo is a ice robot, well, we're going to be seeing ice here.
I've located an alternate route into the waterworks via the reservoir.
And we got underwater and ice stage at the same time. Boy, don't you just love that? Oh yeah. Now, a problem with the underwater segment is that you can hardly see crap. That's a big problem with it. You really can't see a lot. You got to turn up your brightness to really see. But luckily, the underwater segment, it's really only dark in this part, and you can't really see well. And also, movement in the water is extremely slow. I mean, it's water, so it makes sense, but still, pretty weird. Don't forget to take advantage of that crouch dash. You're gonna need that for later. Here we got the classic falling down, but beware of the traps on the walls, the instant death on the wall. Now over here, you wanna maybe stick a little bit to the right, because right here you got this little hole. I don't know what's down there. I've never actually been down there all the way. You know what? Let's find out. Oh my, you got a much more difficult jump. Jesus Christ.
This gives me the heebie-jeebies. How much farther to the waterworks?
Just ahead, Dr. Santa. Beck should be entering the facility shortly.
Yeah, just do what I did and dash through the hole in the wall, through the gap in the wall, because that is much easier than making that dash. Also, go over here and you can go over here and you can pick yourself up an extra life. However, for normal mode, if you go to the game settings, you can actually toggle how many lives you start off with on normal mode. I'd recommend just setting that to maximum because you're gonna die a lot on this game. You will. I can almost guarantee it. And now we're approaching it. Yeah, that was the end. That was the end of the underwater segment. Now we come to the ice.
It's not just the entrance. The entire place is like one giant ice rink.
This is Cryo's handiwork, all right. Careful, Beck. You know how she loves her pranks.
Oh, not that number 2. What a prankster. Alright, so we got slippery surfaces here. The thing about slippery surfaces is you can't grab onto them. You can't grab onto them as ledges. And you also got a slip and slide effect, kind of like with the oil and pyro stage. Yeah, number 2 is quite the punster. She's the pun master of the Mighty Number series. So yeah, that's something. This is basically Pong. This enemy is Pong. Be careful though, because once you kill one of the things, the other one gets buffed up. So, and I don't know if its attacks get stronger, but it definitely gets faster when it hits the little thing. Here we got Pyro helping us.
There's only one way to get past all this ice. Burn right through it. Beck, I'll get the waterworks back up and running. You take care of Cryo.
Now, In this stage, there are some cases where the mighty... Oh, I should have... There are some cases where the mighty number of robots will actually, like, get rid of hazards for you. Such as, actually, I don't want to give too much away, but in mighty number 4 stage, if you defeated who he's weak to, which we'll find out later, if you defeated whoever he's weak to, then they're going to get rid of, that certain mighty number is going to get rid of some hazards for you in the stage. But in this case, for Cryo stage, I don't think Pyro really gets rid of any hazards that really hurt you. He just gets rid of some background stuff.
Okay, let's try this.
Got this
again.
mini boss again.
After all, revenge is a dish best served cold. Aw,
Now this one is a little bit easier to hit.
Yeah,
For this one, it's a little bit easier to hit because the ceiling is lower. However, you do have Cryo up there that's shooting ice down at you, which can freeze you, as you can see right there. She takes a second to prep it up, though, before she actually fires it. Overall, this mini-boss, it can be a bit tricky, especially if you try to do it. If you try to speed through it, you're probably not going to have a good time. This part's pretty annoying, so I'd recommend shooting that first, and then jumping over here and taking care of this guy. That thing's gonna do that, so just let it die. Get rid of this ice. Then jump up here, do that. And we're at the end of the stage, actually. Okay, I fucked up. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, I underestimated how many shots that thing took to kill. That, screw enemy. So let's try it again. Luckily, the checkpoint was right there, so we didn't really miss much. Fortunately, oh, never mind. I thought I saw a life, but I guess not. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll admit, some of the enemy placement in this game is very tricky to deal with. This game is very difficult. By no means is it easy. But I kind of enjoy it.
Let's fire it up.
Now he melts all that ice.
Waterworks is back in business, Beck. All that's left is for you to flush number 2.
Okay, so now let's switch out to our fire weapon. Let's give it a second to charge up. That looks good. Now let's go in.
Cryo!
You just refuse to chill out, don't you, Runt? Well, I'm sure it's nothing a little cold shower won't cure.
Yeah, Mighty number 2, she'll do that that water stream attack, which she'll then turn to ice. You want to dash out of the way as soon as she she starts focusing. She'll never freeze all the way at the very end, like all the way where the walls are. She'll never do that. So the best way to kill her is to wait till she freezes, then she's gonna make those blocks on the ground, and then you gotta destroy those blocks. I should be using the weakness more, honestly. Okay, so yeah, once you get her below half health, she's gonna do that water stream attack, that water mist attack. Number 2 is actually pretty easy to dodge and stuff. However, sometimes her movements will trip you up because of the ice that you'll be slipping on, so that might screw you up a bit.
Phew, am I glad to see you.
Oh, you. Oh, you, Cryo. So yeah, anyway, you definitely want to take care of her ice tower, because if she's on top of that, she can shoot ice at you from up there, and if she touches you, she's gonna freeze you. And if you're frozen, she's going to form a giant spike ice ball around her, and she's just gonna hop over above you and crush you and do a lot of damage to you while you're frozen. So definitely want to take care of that tower before it's too late, and then just attack her while she's on the ground. And now we're gonna get our second power, Cryosphere's weapon. New form, reselection, Cryosphere. Let's take a look at how this works. Why not?
All right.
New tips have been added. I see that. Reselection Cryosphere. Frozen liquid. Shoots liquid that can freeze the enemy. Enemies hit by this attack will move slower and take damage over time. Some enemies do not take damage over time. Enemies destabilized in this state are encased in ice and stop moving. Frozen enemies have a longer window for getting a 100% absorption rate. There are some enemies that cannot be frozen, including bosses. XL shoot effects, increased attack, however no change for continuous damage, penetrating shots that will go through enemies and through terrain, and less energy use. Yeah, this weapon, it's okay to use, although I don't prefer to use it. I suppose it'd be really good if you're trying to get a 100% cell absorption run, but it's not really my preferred weapon. It's just, I don't really rely on it too much because you shoot it at an arc. You shoot it forward a little bit and then it goes down in an arc, so it's just really not my preferred weapon to use. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was the end of part 3 of Mighty number 9. Tune in next time where we will be taking on Mighty number 3 Dynatron. We're gonna see what that's all about. By the looks of things, she's gonna be electric. So, is she gonna be weak to Cryosphere's weapon? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Later. Oh, I'm stupid. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, comment what you think of the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Now, later. Thank you for watching.